Playing well. And as you mentioned with Donk, like he could very well take over and then they lose a series, but that's kind of the most predictable story based on what we've seen so far this event. They rely on him pretty heavily as a carry.
Yeah, I think when we think about the nitty-gritty between these two teams, again, right, already a grand finals, head-to-head in their back pockets, already a best-of-3 earlier at this event in their back pocket. This is, this chalk it up to be a very real rivalry of the region at the moment between two promising teams, two teams that like to make deep runs at majors with one around the corner.
We can say promising for Spirit, but, Virtus Pro are maybe a little bit more right now.
Here we go. Sat outside of the B site the entire time. Norbert's had enough. It's 2 kills to him. And he's been a beast. Mir going to track the CT, able to jump down. That's Donk who evades. Donk's going to go down with nothing. Virtus Pro 5 alive. Spirit, not a single kill.
Not a single kill.
You hit 2 people on wood wall with a frag grenade at B after a pistol round. You get the hell out of there as fast as you can. So sure enough, this absolute save out of Team Spirit will not be the appropriate stack.
They want to save. They want to hide because they're just walking bags of money right now for the MAC-10s. They're going to walk up with lots of times to hunt them down.
Bags of flesh full of money.
They are the banana stand, and there's money inside them.
It's a hell of a piñata. This MAC-10's looking for the cash. There's one flit. Does he? Oh, he didn't see him. Just blended in with the mud. Oof,
oh, that's
flit.
money.
Go ahead, get the ace. Nah.
It's as soon as you start talking, bad things happen to players that you're talking about.
Oh, what was that? What was that?
What was that?
Oh, a little gift. I think the
MAC-10?
MAC-10 must have gotten blown out of heaven. Door swung open. We get the boost. Nades for the wood wall. Not quite there. So just off the mark. But a warning sign for things to come. It's the 3-man setup with 2 pushed along. It's actually 4. We've gotten a Heaven player who just jumped out. That's Chopper just throwing himself into the mix. So very dedicated to what is indeed a B hit.
Oh, that's a really important kill if they want to continue the attack. And we see Virtus Pro sometimes get thinned out on attacks like this and just wait a second and then continue forward. With 4 alive, I'm not anticipating a save. I know it's crazy to say, but it is Virtus Pro.
Does have to be said.
Oh, they found it. Monster is cracked open. Mir, you can see he's trying to maintain information on the side of the pillar. Oh, they flashed, but there's no one here to peek.
Yeah, right. Lucky there's no swing behind that flashbang. So VP, they feel as though they've got enough space to get in. Quick scramble back from the 3rd defender. We've got 2 down in the pit. Chopper looking for his. Flitz on sight. Donk catches Jame. And there's no response back yet whatsoever. Flit the only person in that 3-player on-site situation, just straight up lost duels. Slow crawl up. There's only the 1 defender on A. We get the Art Frost rotation already, but rumblings of the A split as we near the 35-second mark. No resistance for Fame. Smokes come over top. This is going to make Art Frost's position weird. Pressure on Donk, but perfect timing for the 2K. He's not worried.
Get it together.
Triple for the headshot. And just like that, Donk tries to go swinging. Now that does reopen the possibility of the commitment, but VP, they might not. Maybe not. They've gone ahead and got a second duel. Deep dumpster smoke as well keeps the CTs out of this. It's a 2v5 recovery now put into the post plant. And Art Frost has still had no vision, but he did contain control of Optimus. Flit's going to press in close to the bank. That's 2 CTs coming at him. And James on a similar angle. So if they even kill Flit, then James ready to keep this trade going. Flit tries to fall back, dies. And James off the angle. He gets caught by Art Frost. Great cover from the sniper to make sure that left side box peek gets punished. I was praising VP because they did throw in a few unexpected aggressive rounds throughout the series that we've got so far from them in Dubai. This map, this half, right now, classic VP. Haven't hit a bomb site prior to the 30-second mark.
It's already too late. Every other team would cancel already. They would call it quits. And this late molly, it's over. It's over, but they're still going to go for it. But it's supposed to be 100% over, okay?
It's supposed to be.
Yep.
There's another Molotov, but they get the 1 kill monster. They get the 2 kills monster. It's supposed to be Jover, and it's not. 6 seconds. All you got to do is plant. Get that bomb in.
He can't plan. He can't plan. He actually just killed the bomb planter.
This is ridiculous. It's so Virtus Pro.
That was, I could see exactly how that round was going to play out.
That's so VP.
The only thing is that after they did get the 2 entries, it was like they are actually going to get the bomb plan. That was actually.
Only VP.
That was so
would try
good.
that.
Yeah. You know, the fact that they don't get tilted after rounds like that is, it's why this team works.
It's all part of the plan. You know, it's all part of the bigger picture. Another Molotov at the end of the monster. They're still going to try to charge through it, but the flames just eat up at the HP.
Double mollies, man.
That's insanity.
I don't know. VP aren't playing this all right. They're, I mean, it's a very solid setup. That was very calm and patient. They even waited for double flashes on the way in. Threw their Molotovs down at the correct timing. Didn't swing too early. Those double mollies would have killed those riflers trying to fight any CTs that were in their vision. They would have had to run so far out with like 8 HP, they would have died for sure. So it's a risk here from Virtus Pro, but surprised to see James take a risk like this after a round like the one we just saw.
Yeah, right. Felt like that was your risk. You know, 1 per 3 rounds usually, but
Definitely spaces him out. That's definitely.
not this time. Goes for the back-to-back.
Yeah.
And, well, you see the result of it. Absolutely 0 kills coming through for Virtus Pro here in round number 7. So we have a 5-round CT half already out for Spirit on a map that, again, they won, I think, 5
out of 6. Or,
yeah, it's 1 out of 5 they've picked up. And it was the longest ago map. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah.
It was...
Yeah, you would say the farthest away map.
The farthest away map. The longest ago.
Man, they're focusing heavy on this monster, but I think Spirit have shown that they've been absolutely ready for it.
Yeah, the utility's been super well timed, round after round, and held on to until the crunch time. Ooh, nice decision from Magix there. If he just kept jiggling, he wouldn't have caught that walk up from Flit, but Norbert able to puncture through with the Tech 9. So ops deep and maybe a little scoped. Chopper, trade back. Norbert, it's a 2K from him. It's a 2v2 on the trot, and it's James so locked in here, playing with 100 health, but with the lesser weapon. Mir's trying to give him cover, trying to figure out where that second CT's at. Now they've both been confirmed, and James hands back on the AK.
They know no one's on default now. Both spotted.
Both CTs with the kit. Bomb beyond the halfway point, caught on the jump up. Donk gets shaved off the play, and Chopper wasn't there to get the trade fast enough. We get the lean back from Mir as he just looks to hold on with a little bit of health, and he has been so good, James, consistently in 1v2s, in 2v2s. Put him in a post plant, and James delivers.
If anyone's going to find a time against James.
It's going to be James. Yeah, he's been thriving.
Jameson.
Ooh, loses the duel. It's leg shot versus body shot, and Art Frost sets up a 5v4.
Maybe wallbang, actually? It's hard to say exactly.
It's B-side again, met by another CT smoke. And Monster's been closed so consistently. So we're going to get the emphasis on short peek instead. Flashbang's coming out. Magix keeps his head down. Woodwall gets blinded. Magix buys the perfect amount of time and turns it back for a second. Huge second kill here out of Magis. Puts Art Frost in a difficult rotating teammate out from Heaven. It's another Heaven peek. Donk just throws himself down into the bomb site, peeks as fast as he can deep around barrels, and he's got Fame a little scared behind the pillar. Nade comes through. Fame goes round. Missed shots versus Donk. Dangerous game. And the Opper's now gotten back up around the boardwalk, looking for the kill towards pillar.
Anything to the left and he's dead. Fame, will he bite?
Fame's tucked in. Buying time here.
He won't
He's being
bite.
given up. He's being just stuck in. The short bait out of Flit is for the win. And Art Frost more concerned with the deep position, and that gives up his back. Donk's going to take a chance, but wonderfully played from Flit. It cost Fame his life, but all worth it in the end.
Does it?
And I mean, maybe it's not as often as other teams, but because it's Virtus Pro specifically, it really stood out.
Sore thumb, yeah.
Yeah.
Or not sore thumb. It's been a welcome sight.
A welcome thumb.
Yeah, welcome. it's a nice fingerprint. It just, yeah, it stands out. Any small change that they make just stands out a ton.
Yeah, because you have to watch Virtus Pro with, you know, such a sharp eye. They take a lot of time. get into weird situations like this one from Chopper behind Dice with no teammates and no kill, unfortunately. You know, this uncertainty that just creeps into Spirit's minds as they just don't have map control, and therefore no certainty as to where VP are going to hit. As again, we get down to 15 seconds
that was
and
the mind game, yeah.
Full-blown bomb exec.
VP just have done something to help them reinforce that belief. Okay, another late round situation of B. 15 seconds. Chopper, you won't have to fight at all. It's definitely going to come to our side of the map.
What are you doing? Frost gave away another one. Who gets to hang on? 2 guns could be big. Last round of the half regardless. Kill them all. Oh! Good thing he saves that or else no op.
Jumping in, he was pushing through the monster smoke, grabbing a kill, then running away.
Like a thief.
Like a thief. Call it fishing or spelunking because they put him on a line, throw him through, pull him back basically. And I think that's what VP were going for on that last round, but nade protocols were too good. Okay, Norbert, he's ready to pick this apart, and all the flash is perfect, and he ends up with both.
He'll get there. Okay, it's not the prettiest spray down, but he gets there.
That's the spelunking strat. See, they just pull it back.
Okay.
I wish it was a cooler name, but that's just exactly what it is.
Just yank him out.
Spelunking.
And then there's this uncertainty again creeping into your mind. They've got plenty of time to go back to A, and you know Virtus.pro may have. Starting to rotate down now. Chopper looking to join forces. This op's gonna have to go big, and if you cut off Flit, then you can turn towards Monster. Donk, he only gets the one, and Art Frost turning back for the trade frag, gets gunned down by Flit.
1v1.
It's close. Oh, Chopper, it's close, but no cigar.
And James goes, they go for the 4-1 spot, of course, with James with the spawn. And he'll fall back to long. And I don't know, usually if you're running that close to top of bathrooms, you're not going to go through the outside. Oh my god. James gets all the way into the corner. This frees up a lot of spots on the A side, actually.
Ooh, and Mir perfectly timed flashbang, a second one.
Such a good pistol spot because you can't molly it either.
Spirit players just eating flashes. James gets a duel from Flowerpot side. Oh man, the fact he takes another with him makes this way harder for Donk and Magix to try and reclaim, but it's a 2v4, 1 kill deep. And an additional smoke on Bank. That's going to keep 2 of them out of the fight. And he hears those shots landing, so he's going to keep trying to spam it. Oh, and he finds Mir instead. Switching out guns means no reload.
They might think that Bank guy is dead. There's 2.
They're worried about a flank as well, but it's 2 CTs still here. They're going to push him. Spirit, they're going to take the fight, and Magix trying to be the difference maker in the pistol. He is 3 kills deep in a 2v4.
They don't know where Norbert is, but they think he was either flanking or he could have been Bank. Now, running up onto the site, they're clearly planning for a, they're planning for a short.
Flies out, hits the ground. Down he goes. 2v4 from Donk and Magix. It's an ace between the 2 of them.
That's beautiful, man. Kind of brought the advantage back after starting 1-4.
CTs are on the right site, but they're just going to be fed to the MAC 10s. That's money for Chopper and Zontix, and it's a tied game off the pistol.
Imagine.
Booze didn't take the bait. James not playing that game. He's going to fall back instead. Play it safe. You've got safety on the bomb site. Pressure's on Spirit to make something happen. But man, what an understaffing of connector we've had so far throughout this map. Both teams.
They don't use it, yeah. That's I feel like it's, I'm not going to say it's like a European way to play. It's almost every other region. But yeah, these 2 teams, there's almost no con players on CT. That's very true.
It's like it's taboo for them for some reason.
I hadn't
you
noticed
know?
because it's all I've been watching so far this event, but yeah.
Instead, we're going to emphasize short. Oh, Flit keeps his head on. Norbert, it's all about the peak. And as he slides to Monster, oh, he gets the second. Him and Fame lock down the B site. The footing was there. The entry positions secured, but it's the kills. You missed your headshot on the player peak in water.
Yeah, and we want to talk about better CT setups. You got Norbert as an anchor. He is the best one at this event.
That's an insane thing to think about.
Insane thing to think about.
Definitely not what you'd expect coming into it. 2 seconds left. Chopper, don't die. Yeah, he'll secure the smoke. All is good.
This is Donk, deliberate Donk, up front, P90.
All right. leading the
Donk
charge.
90 entry.
He said, boys, follow me. Press Z and follow me as Donk goes hard out monster, eats the flash, eats a second flash as Norbert takes his teammate down, and Norbert's just going to keep his head tucked down on barrels. It created space, but it didn't pick up a kill and flit right back with a headshot. So, nope.
No.
Not this time. Looking like a 9th for Virtus.pro, unless they can somehow finagle another 2v4. They did it in the pistol. There's a chance again, but it's so many defenders already on the bomb site. And unfortunately, the all-out rush turns out all for nothing.
They eat the counter flashes, which are so perfectly timed. And unfortunately for Spirit, that's just one of their only plays. That and James is the Eye of Sauron. When he gets info on A, he's so confident about it, he doesn't need a second pair of eyes to confirm. That's a special feature of him, for sure.
Feels like there's nobody more certain in themselves than James. And his teammates subscribe to the cult as well. Magics. They've got him low.
Still burning?
Yeah, they are. Molotovs were fantastic on the exec.
Oh, Fame stayed alive, but James goes down, and now he's dead
Donk's
too.
got him. Donk ends up finding him, and the follow-up to Mir.
Oh, very nice.
Dude, open the floodgates. Team Spirit just slammed this bomb site. And the Molotovs look fantastic. It screwed over both players. Both of those defenders that we just said love to sit in sight. Doing a great job. Just burned to a crisp, man. No
I can
chance.
curse him. Fame's in this position to punish people for throwing grenades. Oh, wow. He's taking a very aggro angle, actually. Knowing they're not going to come the long way around long. That is nuts.
Ooh, well positioned. And he gets the fall back with a flash behind him. James looking to set him up for more than just the 2K. That was so risky, right? A total call out that nobody's coming at him from playground. Art Frost looks to take it back.
Oh.
A second shot that had to be a snap. And Magix creeps out front bath at the same time. Mir slides by, though. He does the same thing Magix does, but a little more proactive, and it's man advantage back in the hands of VP. He tucks into his position at 15 seconds. Magix had a chance, but Mir decides enough's enough.
See how strong that angle is.
His 6th and 7th puts it down, and it's going to be VP 11.
Wow.
Nails it.
Yeah, another risk that actually works really well for him.
Luckily for him, he's not left on like 5 HP, but a comfortable 37. Flash is coming over top, but James is already back in the bomb site. So similar to the last round, just peeling a kill off, getting tucked in, and looking to bank and just hold back the execute. The same way they like to start this half.
We're talking about one Molly left on the round in Art Frost. So that one's not going towards this position that Mir has. This is their ace in the hole. If it ends up ending towards A, and Donk is coming up.
They've done so well at just keeping their heads tucked, making sure not to go over any kind of opening. And again in this round, James strikes fear in their hearts as all they're left is with a B hit. But it's a B hit with open monster, so crack a headshot or two, smoke off heaven at the same time. Even a Molotov on water like that's going to keep them out of the engagement. There's a small chance they can squeeze their way in for the bomb plant. Norbert applies pressure enough to allow Flit to go for the boardwalk swing. Zontix gets some kind of an answer, but it feels like too little too late, or is it? Still 12 seconds, still confirmed that Norbert's down here, but then it starts to slip away. Zontix can't get more than 2, and Art Frost not even a frag on the approach. So 12 secured, 4 map points.
Yes, and that's 3 rotations that come in just in time, not a little bit too late.
In this head-to-head, that Spirit just smashed their heads against over and over. This will be 5 consecutive wins on this map versus Spirit for VP if they close it. And it just feels like, again, the one certainty in this matchup was going to be Overpass in VP's back pocket. They get to start the series with their pick. They take the map. They should always win. And it seems as though that's where we're standing. So the BO5 starts par for the course.
Unspotted on the jump. Chopper's getting close.
He's going to know about James, of course.
James calling that it's sort of
yeah.
B. The B's, both sides get taken now.
Kill on both sides, so take what you can get. This is sudden. We've got Donk in with a headshot too, so...
But they know the rest of the players are B, so they're hesitant about coming forward. Mir's still here.
No way they hold
no,
this
and
back.
Chopper doesn't go for the flank. There's actually a chance they can fight their way back into this.
Oh, all of a sudden, all it is just a standard B take. You're going to have one on short.
Fame's not even worried about behind him.
And they may very well forget about Mir. It feels like Art Frost is looking at Heaven instead. And Chopper, I mean, his hands are busy.
Wait,
Mir,
what?
this is going to catch him off. He gets 2 kills. The bomb's gone down, and Chopper has to come back to clutch it. They forget about Mir in the water because there's no flank, and down he goes, unable to close another. Virtus Pro layers on B just when it seems like Spirit are about to extend.